Hello, everyone. My name is Sonia Marie, and I'm so happy that you stopped by to take a listen to what it is that's coming through me. I am an intuitive astrologer. I write for Essence Magazine, and there's some other things that's in the description box below this video that you may or may not know about me. You can always go to my website at WordlifeAstrologyBusiness.com and stalk a sister. I'm just joking. Please don't take that serious. Don't stalk me. I'm just happy to be here and share information. If you want to get a reading, hit me up on my website. If you want to purchase my book, my first book. Did I say that book? Some high note shit. Vibrato. Listen, if you want to purchase my book, The Signs and Astrological Memoir, please do so by clicking the link below. It's an awesome book that I love to share. I'm allowing people to roll on in. What's up, Tinjin? How are you, sweetheart? Bijou is here and Javon is here. Oh, I haven't seen you in a minute. Brittany is here. Brittany Wade and Carmacita. What's up, Trina? How you doing, baby? April is in the spot. Chanel is here. Edna's here. Fayetteville girl number 1 is here. Medea's here. Tatiana's here. Thick Madam. Rabbi Rob is in the place to be. Mahogany is dreaming. Mystic is in the back trying to get a little cameo. Y'all see her? Trying to peek going in there. What you doing, doggy? Brittany is here. She better not be shitting on the couch. I know that much. Brittany's here. Kimberly Hudson is here. Everybody is in the space to be. I appreciate you here. Hi, Tamra McGriff. What's going on? All right, this is what we're going to do. I'm watching this dog, y'all. This is what we're going to do. We are going to talk about what's happening this week. I already alluded to some things, and I really want to get specific on that with you. And then open up for some downloads. I like to give a little syllabus about what's happening so people are aware. Get down, Mystic. Thank you. So, and then after that, we'll take your, your sun, your rising, and your moon for 2 people. Good girl, mama. Good girl. She peed on the pad, y'all. Mystic peed on the pad. Good girl, mama. Good girl. Okay, let's get back to what we're doing. All right. So, right. So then we'll open it up for maybe 2 people to do a reading. I'd appreciate it if you would like this video, if you like it. If you don't like it, don't put a thumbs up and don't like it. But if you like it, put a little thumbs up. I appreciate that as we go along. It allows YouTube to know that I'm doing my job and I have some type of engagement that's going on here. What's up, Danielle? Love to see you. And Angelique, the artist, is here too. Yay. People's in the spot. All right. So let's talk about what's happening this week. I actually felt like there's a logical Virgo takeover that's happening, an analytical takeover that's happening, which is actually going to prove beneficial for a lot of us. It may be a little crunchy for Pisces people, Sagittarius people, and Gemini people, because that Virgo energy is squared Sagittarius and Gemini and is opposition Pisces. So don't get your panties or your underwear all up in the bunch when this Virgo energy this week is plowing through and asking us to visit some things in a very logical, emotionally detached kind of way. I'm going to reiterate that because I'm going to let y'all know specifically what's going down. Rewind selector. I have to let you know, if I didn't tell you already, that there are 4 planets that are retrograde right now. And if I'm repeating myself, honestly, it's for good reason, because you got to know this. Saturn is is retrograde, dealing with fears and hardships and shit, challenges, the lessons that we need to learn. Neptune is going retrograde at this moment, taking the veil off of everything that we need to see, taking the delusions off of our existence and the things that we thought was real, but is not real. We can see it clearly now. Jupiter is going retro right now, exposing our opportunities, or maybe opportunities that were lost, trying to get us to see the bright side of things. That's what happens when Jupiter goes retro. But be aware that when Jupiter goes retro, she doesn't lose any magnetic fields. And what I mean by that is that she's still attracting goodness, because she's about rewards and opportunities and optimism, right? But which was the last one? Pluto is going retrograde right now. us exposing power structures, how we intimidate or how others intimidate us, exposing the need to transform through some things. And then on the 19th, if I forget to tell you, on the 19th, Uranus is going to join those planets and go retrograde as well. The reason why, and Uranus deals with changes and surprise and the weather even. Uranus deals with being a rebel in some kind of way, individuality and being unconventional. So you expose areas about yourself in which you may have been following the leader, Rakim, I say peace, and you have to actually follow you, your own leader. You're exposing the need to be an individual. That's some real shit, okay? When Uranus goes retrograde. Do know by October, they'll begin to go direct throughout September and October, but at the end of October, they'll all be direct and we'll be better for it. Bust it though. I really made mention to that, and I hope y'all paying attention, because this Virgo energy does its job. Virgo energy does its magic by, and God, it's dope like this, y'all. The universe is crazy like this. It's no accident, no coincidence. I don't believe in it, right? That as we are exposing ourselves, imagine our guts are wide open, because we are, I mean, honestly, give me a little yes, y'all, a raise of a hands. Y'all can put the like, to hit the like button or whatever, and let me know if you agree with this, or tell me something, you kick rocks, I have no idea what you're talking about, but be nice about it. But here's the deal. Have you been revisiting some things, like truly getting into the deep gut of who you are and seeing your mistakes, almost like looking in the mirror going, damn, you fucked up. Oh, you kind of weird in that way. You shouldn't have said that. Oh, wow, that was kind of mean. You understand what I mean? If delusions and Neptune. Oh, you've been getting high way too much, bitch. Oh my God, yeah, actually, I need to work on this song. I've been sitting on this song for forever. Delusions coming off, confusions coming off. Oh, I see her clearly now. I see who she is now. Wow, like these realizations. Yes, have y'all been? I'm so glad I'm not in this by myself. I'm so glad I'm not in this by myself. Yes, D King. Yes, Medea. Yes, Robbie Rob. Yes, Angelique. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Kimberly. Okay, cool. So I'm not in this by myself, huh? Cool. So here's the deal. As we are exposing ourselves, and as people are exposing themselves to us, as we are getting to the depth of who we are, because Buster, remember, Pluto, like, I don't want to go back too far, but the last 2 years, systems have been being destroyed. Our governmental system, obviously. Our local systems, obviously, but systems within ourselves as well, right? I usually talk about what's happening with us as opposed to what's happening on the outer world, because for me, squirrel, I think it's best for us to heal ourselves and to be a better part of the community by knowing who the fuck we are, knowing what makes us tick. I'm not trying to study what's going on around in the world, even though I got my eye on it. I'm incredibly vigilant. I need to know how to make Sonia better so I can put myself back into the world and be a better citizen for it, a better sister for it, a better mother for it, a better girlfriend for it, a better friend for it. You dig what I'm saying? So in any case, that's what we deal with. If y'all new to this channel, we deal with how to get better on a personal level. Going back. So all of these planets are retrograde. Uranus soon to be on the 19th. That will be 5. Exposing these things about ourselves. Who better not to come in than Virgo energy, which makes me feel like a nurse. Every time I think of Virgo energy, I think of nurses. I think of caretakers. I think of people who are incredibly selfless in who they are, right? And how they take care of people, the compassion, the understanding that they have for people and situations, right? Who better not to come in and basically caretake yourself and going through. That was a goofy ass laugh. That was funny to me. Okay, who better not to come in and rework this thing carefully, logically, with details, calling ourselves out. Here's what you're not going to get with Virgo in the midst of allowing us this week to see who we are and all these retrograde planets. You're not going to get somebody that's highly emotional. You're not going to get somebody that's going to sit there and stroke you. Virgo energy is a great service worker, but not a stroker. Does that make sense? Yes, y'all. Anybody understand that? Virgo energy will take care, will be there, will set your pills up by your bedside, motherfucker. But you ain't gonna get too much loving and caring. Not to say that they're not affectionate, because Virgo energy is very affectionate, but it's more logical, it's more analytical, it's more let me get you what you need first, then I slap a kiss on your face. You dig what I mean? It's like that. So what energy better not to come in and logically, almost perfectly, and I'm saying that with air quotes, yes, because there's no such thing as perfection, but Virgo energy will work towards it. Virgo energy is that worker. What better not, I keep saying it all grammatically incorrect, but y'all know what I'm saying. What better energy not to come in and handle you? Handle you while your belly is exposed in a Saturn way, in a Uranus way soon, Neptune way, and Jupiter's way, and Pluto's way. Come on now. So on Wednesday, Mercury's gonna be in Virgo. Mars, just to let you know, Mars is already in Virgo. Venus is already in Virgo. Okay, the Sun is gonna be in Virgo sooner than soon. Although we are in Leo season, we are gearing up for that thing. You dig what I'm saying? Take that practical energy that Virgo brings and assess what the hell you need to do next. If the systems have been falling, it's time to build some new buildings. It's time to build some new confines, some new morals, some new belief systems. You understand? Something to stand by. And Virgo comes in and goes, okay, let's check the list. Let's check the list. What can we do? How can we methodically, rationally, detailed, like go in there and make sure that we're setting ourselves up to win. That's what Virgo energy wants to do this week, honestly. So Sagittarius and Geminis may have a hard time, because Sagittarius, and I'm not pretending this for everybody. I'm saying there's a little bit of iron sharpen iron when you got Sag and Gemini energy that's squaring this Virgo energy that's coming in, assuring that I'm going to help you see how you fucked up so we can do better next time, so we don't fuck up. That's what Virgo energy is coming in, like that nurse saying, right? So Sag and Gemini may be like, I don't know. Sag is like, I'm moving too fast. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I mean, I exposed it. I'll deal with it another time. That's Sag. I'm out of here. Gemini is like, well, I mean, I got the information. I want to keep it light, nice and light. Just drink my little bit of wine. I don't want to get too deep. We've been deep for the last 2.5 years. Everything is being exposed. I don't want to go there anymore. They both are actually a little bit opposed to that Virgo energy that can take a chisel and a goddamn hammer and go in, like absolutely in, because Virgo energy works. And here's the deal. Like really works, right? Here's the deal, though, because there's always a flip side to a coin, right? Please do your best. Please do your absolute best not to, within this week or as we roll into Virgo season, not be so hard on yourself. We are all doing our best, honestly, to move forward. We feel the new that's here. The new moon in Leo hit yesterday. Last week, there's a whole bunch of surprises. Was my damn video on and on? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to stroke myself, but I want to let you know. Last week, it was a bunch of freaking surprises. So now we had those surprises. We had the new moon in Leo yesterday. People talking about the 8/8 portal and all of that. So now we're coming up into this week saying, yo, as you expose these things, just to reiterate, Virgo is like coming in there to work. However, it may not look the way you think. Virgo's going to set up that plan, y'all, but it doesn't mean that plan is going to play out the way that you think it's going to play out. Why? Because we're mere humans. We're humans. Stop, get off yourself. Get off yourself. We are humans, and God got the plan. Our ancestors got the plan. Our guides and our little fairies and gnomes who hang around us, they got the plan, really. As human beings, we co-create this thing. Absolutely. We can go either left or right. Absolutely. But surrender to whatever the plan really is. So the point is, allow Virgo to be that little worker to go in and get the details, get the information, do the hard work, burn the midnight oil, set it up as A, B, C, and D. And if I do A and B and C and D, it should actually flow out the way we need to. God might say, scratch the needle on the record, goddamn. We're going to give you B first. And then how about we'll give you D after that? What happened to C? Don't worry about C. It will be replaced by Z. Wait, what? Z? Z is coming in there? So my point is, Virgo energy says, I got the plan. Good for that. Logical for that. Rational for that. Realistic for that. However, it may not go the way you think it will. So allow it to flow how it's gonna flow, because it's all going in direction of making us better. That sounds freaking general as hell, like spirituality 101, but it's the truth, y'all, because we've been breaking down the last couple of years. And if you haven't been breaking down, I don't know where you've been living. I don't know if you a monk on the goddamn mountaintop. And I mean, how did you like leave the last 2 years unscathed, like walking away with not a freaking scratch? We all been bruised on some kind of level. So if we're bruised and we're broken down, we need this builder to come in and help us to sustain the things that we don't want anymore and keep it out. Kick rocks. Don't go back to these old habits. Virgo is making you accountable for that. I hope this makes sense, y'all. I really, really, really hope this makes sense. And it's only going to get better. Again, we have until October to see these things, these retrograde moments that are really kicking us in our ass. I'm just saying. Get kicked in the ass. Stay kicked in the ass. How about this? Like it. Like getting kicked in the ass, because the alternative to that is choking on your own shit. You want to choke on your shit? You want to be 50, 60, 30, 90, however age you are, choking on your shit because you've been so afraid to live the brightest way. Here's the deal. You may not get to that level of intensity that you think that you are, or that how you think you should live, staying with the brightness of the thing. However, what happens if you don't try? What happens if you don't work? What happens if you don't recognize a thing and take responsibility for the things that you haven't been able to do, that you've been allowing the choke to sit there? I mean, I like the way shit tastes. I mean, it's okay. Now you're going to rationalize the goddamn flavors in your doodle? Like, come on, y'all. The bottom line is, if the shit is there and it's choking you, you gotta be brave enough, in my opinion. I'm not saying that you are otherwise or less than if you don't. In my opinion, this is my channel. This is how I speak, so take it all in love. In my opinion, get to working. Let this Virgo energy take you over. Now, I'm gonna give y'all one little caveat, because here's the deal. There's several different aspects that happen. I'm on one, y'all. I'm drinking orange juice. Orange juice does the same thing to me that green tea does. I can't take it. All right, here's the deal. There's a couple of aspects that's happening through this week that's hitting Virgo energy and one of the retrograde planets. I'm not going through all of that thing because I'm not sitting there for like 50 minutes talking to y'all. I'm just not. So, but I tell you one, though. I tell you one thing. Today, Virgo, Venus, Mystic is looking at me like, this lady is crazy. There's a Venus in Virgo is opposition Neptune going retrograde. That's a big freaking deal. That's a huge, huge deal. That's today. Oi, today, ASL, right? Why? Because Venus is about value. Venus is about self-worth. Venus is about money. Dumb coins. Venus is about desire, a passion. You understand what I'm saying? Venus is all of these things that wants to, in its space, and I wanted to say mind, but I don't want to confuse y'all. But in its energy, Venus says, I'm willing this situation to happen. It's opposition Neptune that's going reverse. So I'm glad I put out that little example earlier in my little montage of checking what retro planets are doing for us all. But when Neptune goes retrograde, it's about seeing yourself. It's about seeing people, because Neptune has a way of keeping the veil over our face. Neptune has a way of keeping us duped. Neptune has a way of keeping us high, motherfuckers, like literally high, and also in our space, in our spiritual space, which is awesome and meditative and all that. But if you stay too high, then you look crazy. If you stay too much in that space, you look like a monk, part of them goddamn cults that's walking around talking about life is bliss and racism doesn't exist. You got problems. So the veils come off when Neptune goes retrograde. Understand that. So if that Neptune retro is taking the veil off, but it's opposition what you think you value, ooh, that's a big deal. That's a little crunchy moment. I love oppositions, by the way. I say this often. I love oppositions. And I was talking to my friend Dee Dee the other day. I was like, Dee, this is how you deal with oppositions, motherfucker. It's like going to the park. She's from the Bronx. I'm from Yonkers. So we talk like this. You ever been to the park and you see, I'm not making fun at anybody or body shaming anyone. Please, I just want to give that little caveat, all right? The little precursor. I'm not. I'm just being funny, okay? You go to the park and you see one of them big girls on the seesaw. You're like half her weight. This is how oppositions work. You need something on the other side to give you a little bit less weight so you can actually have a ride in the seesaw that creates this opposition, this pull and this. So it can like give equal, not only balance, but equal understanding and attention. You dig what I'm saying? I got to get the big girl off the seesaw because she's going to bring the seesaw down to the ground and I won't be able to feel the balance. That's how oppositions work. If Venus is giving you the value and the love of something in a Virgoian way, telling you to nitpick that shit so you can see what you're worth, nitpick that shit so you can get your coins, right? And then Neptune is too heavy. Neptune, you're not seeing what Neptune is bringing. Neptune says, yo, I'm trying to take the veil off of you, but you can't see this worth that you are surrounded by. You can't get your money. You can't feel beautiful and passionate and desirable if Neptune still got the veil on it. So see what it is that you're holding back about yourself and about people that are around you. It's crystal motherfucking clear right now. It's crystal clear. Do you understand that? People that duped you 2 months ago, 2 years ago, 2 weeks ago, and you thought they were the bestest friends. You thought you had the dopest dude, the dopest chick. You understand? You thought your dad wasn't stealing money for you. Lo and behold, that motherfucker's in the safe every night getting a 20. Why? Because the veil is off. But Venus is on the other side today that shows you that value. Yo, see your value by removing the veil. See your worth by seeing exactly what it is that you need to do and how you need to connect with spirit. Neptune, reverse. How you need to connect with spirit. How you need to pray more to connect with spirit. Does this make sense to anybody out there? Hello. Hello. Oh, y'all said, uh-oh, not the orange juice. With no Pope. God damn it. This makes sense. Just give me a yes, y'all. A thumbs up or something. Okay. Thank you, Desiree. Thank you, Angelique. Hi, Angelique. Thank you, Carmesita. All right, Bijou. Yes, my dear. Tasha. Okay, we got it, Kimberly. Great. I'm trying to tell y'all and gear y'all up for this thing. Because again, as Virgo comes in and helps the exposure, Virgo's not going to be too coddling with it. You got to see it for what it is. See it for what it is. I hope this makes sense to you, and I hope it hits you in a part of your heart in which that will allow you to continue to grow and see your own shit so you don't keep choking on it, all right? We ain't got time for that. We got to move forward. We don't have time for this bullshit fear that comes around that people want to continue to perpetuate. I'm not getting into no COVID conversations because I believe that everybody can do what they want to do. I ask you this, though. This is my little squirrel moment, and it's some COVID shit. COVID shit is like some Virgo shit. Oh, I can make that part of it. Yeah, because COVID disease, health is all Virgo. It's all Virgoian, by the way. Virgo deals with health always, right? And on the other side of it, when people become hypochondriacs, so watch out for that too. But that hypochondriac of Virgo energy, I know I went down another road, y'all, but just stay with me. I'm driving. I know how to drive. That COVID energy is perpetuated by a whole bunch of fear. And whether you got the vaccine, whether you wear a mask or don't wear a mask, I can't tell you what to do. I will tell you this, though, or whether you didn't get the vaccine, I will tell you this. Stay away from absorbing and digesting and making fear a huge part of your daily activity. Please stay away from that. That's the click. That's the lick. People are getting sick. Maybe you should be vaccinated. I don't know what your life entails, but I know one thing: if you stay on that fear shit, I'm whispering like somebody's watching. They're listening. So just stupid. I'm freaking whispering I'm on the internet. I'm on the net. Okay. You can't whisper enough, motherfucker. You are found out because you are on the net. I'm funny to my goddamn self. The thing about it is, though, stay away from the fear, man. I can't tell you enough. And Virgo will help you. I'm going to say, honestly, Virgo is a little scary sometimes because it wants to be perfect. And it's very, very concentrated on its health, like I just alluded to, right? But yo, don't sit in that. Don't sit in that. Do what you can do. Set it up ABC. Reveal the truths and the untruths about who you are and the people that are around you. But you don't have to react in fear. You don't have to stay in the fear of it all, because truly, this is just Sonia and I'm no doctor. That fear will take you out quicker than quick, y'all. The fear will take you out quicker than quick. I'm just going to get off of that goddamn subject matter because I don't want nobody talking about me or whatever choices that I have in this goddamn comments after this beautiful live that we have. You know, do what you want to do, but just please stay peaceful and happy inside so you can water away all of them bugs and all of the systematic psychological mind fucks that they're doing. That's a whole nother YouTube. All right. Somebody got their sun, their moon, their rise, and then we're going to get out of here. 25 minutes, 26 minutes. Anybody, somebody say happy birthday, birthday. Oh, wow. Okay, D King, Pisces sun, Capricorn moon, and Libra rising. D, did we read you before? I have to ask people and rely on your honesty because I don't really remember, but I kind of know that you've been on here for a minute. D, no, give me an answer, girl. D, Pisces sun, Capricorn moon, Libra rising. No, okay, cool. Pisces sun. I love Pisces people, by the way. Just had a conversation last night with my really special friend about Pisces energy and people that are around us. I don't know why I love y'all so much. Actually, I do. Because you're the last sign of the zodiac. Because you are genius and you are magical beyond compare. And people underestimate you. You even underestimate your goddamn self. You have all of these wonderful D and all these Pisces people or Pisces moon and rise. You have these wonderful attributes about yourself that you can literally love and forgive through anything. In any situation. Please excuse me real quick. Pisces energy is so forgiving, so open, so unconditional. And your magic is necessary because it keeps this wondrous naivete on the planet that allows us to continue to dream, that allows us to continue to stay to spirit, that allows us to continue to open the veil every now and again, or release the veil to connect back to our ancestors and guides. That's Neptune energy, which rules Pisces. Pisces energy is all that nebulous and then some, beyond what this world can give. Please, please, please reach into the throes of the magic that Pisces energy believes. Otherwise, and I'm not saying this is you, D. Otherwise, that Pisces swims down. There's that one fish that swims up and on the up and up and looks God in the eyes. At least this is the way I see it. There's another fish that goes down and is doing its best to get the fuck up out of the throes and the shadows of the planet so it doesn't get caught. So what it does is that it pretends to be not pretends or portends to be a lot more passive aggressive, a lot more petty. There are some Pisces that swim down like that take advantage of people, that manipulate. Not you, D, but I'm trying to give y'all a lesson on that Pisces energy. Understand this. So D, stay with the light and keep swimming up, sweetie pie, and know that the ocean is your playground. You said you had a Libra rise and a Capricorn moon. I think that's what I heard. That's what I saw. Let me look back over this real quick, y'all. Give me a second. Hi, T. Beezer. Ooh. Pisces sun, there we go. Capricorn moon, Libra rise. I remembered. Libra rise, though, even though Libra rise and that Capricorn moon is the situation. Why they square? Pisces is in this beautiful, beautiful nebulous space of glowing and doing its best to connect, right? Libra on the rise makes you incredibly charming and allows people to attract people with your charming ass. You know, you love partnerships, you know, you love to be the mediator. When you become afraid or when you show that outside of who you are, you become the mediator. You bring balance to everybody. Your moon, however, some never is in Capricorn, which is a square to Libra. It doesn't react in that way. Remember this, though. Libra and Capricorn are both cardinal signs. So the Pisces kind of can get lost because the Pisces is a little mutable. But remember, you are Pisces. You're not your rise and you're not your Capricorn moon. And your rise in Libra and your Capricorn moon can take over if you allow it, D, because they're cardinal signs and they lead. Libras lead with the mind and their intellect, so that's on your rise. I can figure anything out, even though I'm a little indecisive at times. I can figure it out, though. Give me the resources and let's make the plan. My charm will allow me to get people on our side. That's Libra. That moon in Capricorn is like, not only can I figure it out, I'm charging up the mountain in its own leadership way. They fight. Who you are, how you emote, your moon and your rise can absolutely oftentimes get in little contentions, D. Understand this. Let them do their magic separately without each other. That's how you allow your squares to do your square. Let your squares do what it do. You got a Pisces, you got a Capricorn moon and a Libra rise for a reason. That moon in Capricorn makes you successful, makes you ambitious, makes you responsible. You kind of keep your emotions tucked and controlled every now and again, which is probably good for the Pisces because she wants to cry every goddamn day. But the moon in Capricorn says, no, we ain't got time to cry, so to speak, right? Do yourself a favor and allow your rise and your moon to exist in two different situations. Or your rise do its job, tell it to kick rocks, and then let your moon do its job and then tell it to kick rocks. If they try to come together, they can't lead that Pisces down the damn stream. That Pisces will drown. Understand that. I know this is all poetically speaking, but hopefully you got something out of this. All right, let me do one more person. I know I'm on here, but got the, orange juice or whatever. So you working on that balance, cutie? Who else is on here? Oh, I've never seen this person. Audie Rose by Autumn. Audie Rose by Autumn. Audie Rose by Autumn. What the fuck is wrong with something? Audie Rose by Autumn. I just like saying that. I hope you're still on here. Virgo sun, Virgo rise, and a Scorpio moon. For reals? This is what I love about Virgo energy. Again, we talked about it extensively today, and I don't want to repeat myself, but I love the service that Virgo energy brings. I love the fact that you're just open and selfless, but you got to do things for yourself often, okay? You got to feed you in order for you to feed everybody else. Here's the other thing about Virgo energy. What you say, it was on your rise and then your sun. Yep. Here's the other thing about Virgo energy that I didn't talk about, and y'all can parlay this into this week. Virgo energy can rationalize a thing to the bottom of the... Virgo energy likes to argue, y'all. Virgo energy likes to debate. It likes to find the reason for everything that it believes is real, right? And then when it doesn't, because your rationale kind of like backs you up in the corner and you look crazy, you go straight into denial. I don't know what you're talking about. I never said that. I never... Virgo is funny for that. You ever see a Virgo do that shit? They will argue it down and then you're like, okay, but what about this? And what about this? But what about this? Well, actually, now I don't know what you're talking about because that wasn't me. I'm just saying, beware of the denial that comes up over you. You know why? Because that Scorpio moon knows exactly what happened, motherfucker. Like that Scorpio moon comes through, sweetie pie, will give you truth all day truth. And here's the deal, hardcore truth, transformative truth. Scorpio moon is not an easy moon position, although we have it because we need it, you dig? But Scorpio moon, portends either a difficult time with your mother or your family coming up, but it gives you the transformative power that you need to bust through anything and everything. So the Virgo in you needs to admit when you made a mistake. Because if you admit that you made the mistake, the moon and Scorpio will push you through to anything that you want to accomplish. Why? Because moon and Scorpio is hella determined. hella passionate, because it has gone through a lot in this early part of its life. If not, it did in a past life. Moon in Scorpio is hardcore in that way. You know what I mean? It can live and survive through anything. But if it's in your personality and you got Virgo sitting there and Virgo's like, well, I'm just going to figure it out. I'm just going to rationalize it. You kind of eating yourself. you kind of like, yeah, like gangrene out this motherfucker. Why? It's because a Virgo has to basically realize that it's not a perfectionist and it's not perfect. And there are things that you're going to fuck up on. Fuck up so the Scorpio can make it up. I hope that makes sense. Fuck up so the Scorpio can make up for it. Because Scorpio energy, again, is determined, and it will go from 0 to 60. It will stop at nothing to make sure that life is better for you, sweetheart. I hope this makes sense. I really hope this makes sense. That was for Audie Rose by Autumn. She may have gotten off because she ain't say shit after that. Or maybe she just ain't going to say shit because she got a moon in Scorpio. Moon in Scorpio people don't talk about too much or nothing. I'm just saying. That Scorpio energy is like, yeah, I mean, this is cute. You can say whatever you want. I'll deny it. That's that Virgo too, right? All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I think I talked enough. Got my little orange juice on. Made a few of y'all laugh. I love you. I really, really do. And I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad you come back every week. I'll be honest with you. I may not come on next week, just to let you know why, because I got a young man going to Morgan State University, and a sister will be in the throes of living and trying to get him situated. So proud of him. So if I don't come next week, I'll come back the week after. Take care of yourself. Continue to grow. You understand? Like, open your heart. Feel the pulsating changes that are happening around us, and join the party by, one, admitting when you're wrong, by allowing yourself to do the work to go on the other side of this. And then when you see the blessing, hug it tight. When you see the blessing, share it every day and every night. All right? Be good to yourself so you can be good to everybody else. Yeah, that's how we make the world go round. Take care.